What's going on? Thank you for watching this episode. It's going to be a little bit of a longer one. So for all of you guys that are returning, thank you for coming back. For all of you that are new, I'm a 1600 rated player on chess.com. And tomorrow I'm actually playing my first over the board tournament. And so we are going to test out playing a little bit longer time controls. Now I typically play 10-minute rated games. For some reason the sound is off. I can't hear it. There we go. We're getting double sound now. So I actually have a lot more time to move, and I'm wanting to move immediately because I've been playing Bullet, I've been playing Blitz, I played 10-minute rapid games, and so I'm going to play a 30-minute game here. Now, one of the reasons why I don't usually play 30-minute games is because I don't even really like to play 15 or 20-minute games, is because I believe there's probably more cheaters. We got a flag I've never seen before, Kiribati. So anyways, I'm going to play a 30-minute game, as you guys can see on the clocks. I have so much time. I don't even, like, I could just sit here and I feel like I could go take a walk around the block. This is the Carol Khan. Do I push past or do I take it? I usually take it. I gotta figure out why I'm getting double sound here. I must have chess.com open in a different window. Give me 1 second. I don't see a different window going on. Oh, there it is. Found it. Okay. I hate double sound. And now, I guess this is probably a feature to prevent cheating, is like if you have two chess.com windows open, it flips over to only using one of them. In tomorrow's over the board tournament, I actually have 70 minutes with 10-second bonus increments each move. So I'm not really worried about winning or losing this game. What I'm actually going to try to train myself to do is actually slow down and think about every single move. Now, I don't know if I'm going to do that out loud every single time, so it might get quiet for long amounts of time. So I need to develop this bishop. It could go here, it cannot go there. Could go here. This would be very passive, but it would meet this bishop coming and trying to pin me. I could be like a rookie and prevent that right now. I could also go develop this bishop here. I could also get my knight out. Knights before bishops is better. I would put pressure on this pawn, which is actually defended twice right now, so it's not huge pressure. But this would also defend this b5 square if I wanted to bring this out with check and then not move it if it's met with this bishop. So yeah, I can also play c3, help support this. That's a little passive. I could jump my knight in right now, but I don't like to move pieces twice before I'm castled, unless there's something really good, and I don't see anything really good. So in my chat, he is saying hello. I don't know if he's saying hello because I'm moving slow. Ooh, I had all caps on. Hold on. Yeah, he might be thinking like, you're playing too slow. Dude. Yeah, I'm so used to playing 10-minute games, and even I played a lot of bullet chess today and yesterday as well, because I'm trying to practice. That's an easy way for me to practice my openings, is to play bullet chess. So I usually move so fast that I make blunders that I know I shouldn't have made. So we're going to be going very slow in this game, because I know that until I get down to 10 minutes, I don't even have to worry about time. And even at 10 minutes, I don't have to worry about time. When I play 10-minute games, I usually don't worry about time until 2 minutes. So yeah, that's a bit of a rookie-ish move, I would call it. He asked me, are you a real pastor? I said, yes. So I guess 30-minute games are about chatting. I don't usually chat with anybody in faster time controls because we don't have time. So now I want to get this bishop out probably before this bishop, because I do want to have at least have a quicker option to castle. There's not really a place for this bishop to go after this. So, I mean, I guess we're eyeing over here. So this is really my only option. It's either this really passive move here, which he could come and pin me, but I don't like to play H3 or A3 unless I do get pinned. And even then, I may not do it. Sometimes I just try to find another way out of the pin. Really, this is only a threat once I do castle, so some people might want to play this before they castle. Not too concerned, though, because this, I'm not concerned about the knight coming in because he's not going to do much to my f-pawn with this pawn on d4. So even when he does get this bishop out, it's not going to be able to help him much. He said, I am not religious, but have admiration for people that are. You have my respect. I said, thank you. I actually have no idea where Kiribati is. I almost want to look it up. It's an interesting picture here. Looks like a cat. And I don't know how to pronounce the name there. I don't even want to try because I'm probably going to mess it up. Okay, so he plays e6 to support the center. So I guess this is okay. Like normally in the Caro-Kann you might do that, but I think you typically should bring this bishop out first, but he didn't get to bring that bishop out first because I put my bishop here. So interesting that he didn't try to pin my knight. Now I will castle because there's definitely no threats and I don't need much time to think about that. And I've also got this outpost for my knight that's looking really good. I can also come this way with my knight. This is crazy having this much time to think. This is crazy. A little suspicious of this move and also playing this move before the bishop comes out. That's a little suspect. A little suspect. I think that's a normal place for the bishop to go for someone who plays the Caro-Kann. Now I could pin him because he's already pulled his bishop out. And he's thinking about castling right now. So I'm going to actually play rook e1. And then when he castles, then I'm going to pin him. And that's going to be a pretty annoying pin. If it's almost going to force that. Now he is stopping me from jumping in here. Okay, if I do try to pin him, I do get rid of this square for my knight. And this one's kind of, Oh, but here's an interesting thing. If I do pin him and I jump my knight in here and he takes and I take, he's going to lose his knight because I'll have him pinned to the queen. He's going to have to remove that pin. And I don't see an easy way for him to do that. So I want to wait till he castles. Let me go ahead and line up on his king. That might scare him into castling. It did. Now I'm going to pin him. And now his knight is pinned to his queen. If he moves his queen pretty much anywhere, okay, that's one way to do it. That's one way to do it. Still pinned. And now if I go here and he takes and I take, he can take. Oh, that's still a good move. That's still a good move. So, yeah, that's still a good move. So if I go here and he pushes this, I think I still take and I got an attack on the rook. So I think I'm going there. Hold on, let me think longer. It's not a 10-minute game. Knight e5, knight e5. Go ahead and drop it in the comments if you think that's a good move. It's not a live stream, so obviously I won't see it, and that's not cheating. But I wonder what you would do. I think knight e5 is the move. Knight e5 is the move. There's also the idea of pulling this bishop back now so that this doesn't matter. and then putting my knight in here. No, that doesn't really do anything. I really think this is the move. I could also try to push my queen up, pull this over. I could also try to retreat my knight and play f4. Why would I do that? Let's see. No, I don't think that's a good idea, because if he does push my bishop, well, then I'd just take. And then he can take back either way, and I have pressure on this pawn that will have to either be met with queen d2. So maybe I played queen d2 first, but I couldn't play queen d2 if I played knight d2, so that doesn't make sense. I'm trying to think out loud as much as possible. It's probably slowing me down even more, because a lot of these thoughts just never leave my head. And you guys are like, why did you do that? When I rewatch some of these videos with my son, it helps me to analyze my games to rewatch these videos. And my son will say, why didn't you do that, Dad? And I'll have to pause it and say, well, here's what I was thinking. I didn't say it out loud. And he's like, you should say it out loud. Because now like in one game, he's like, why didn't you take that bishop right there? It was a free bishop. And I was like, well, I was trying to leave him move so he doesn't stalemate. And I was already up a queen and 2 rooks on that bishop. There was no real reason. I think I'm going there. All right. So now when he takes, it's going to be met with d takes e5. And this knight is in danger. This knight's in danger. Now, I'm sure there's some really crazy move that gets you out of what I just did. There's not going to be an issue at all. He could just not take, right? And then if I take, well, then he can take with his bishop, and it helps him develop that bishop, right? So, I think he just doesn't take. He can also try to push he could push here. But that's I could almost sacrifice. That. Because I have a feeling that, okay, I made him move. Okay. So coming here and then coming back here, that's definitely an advantage to me. I think now this is no longer a threat here. I think now I need to either get a piece into the action, because the pin is gone, right? So if he takes and then I take, he just moves his knight somewhere, and then we trade bishops, right? If he pushes now, it doesn't matter if I take here. He can actually take back, and then I take. Maybe that's good for me. That's probably the move. That's probably the move now, is h6. Okay, so do I have time to go here? He plays h6. I take the knight. He takes my knight. I take his bishop. He takes my bishop. And then I slide over here. Or to here. Actually, wow. Sliding to here. And then getting my queen here. I like it a lot. Let's do a rook lift. Yep, I thought that might come. And then I take. He's going to take with his knight, I think. Maybe not. Maybe he takes with his bishop and leaves this bishop under attack. He did. Now I have a decision to make, because I could just take this way. And then I'm getting my rook into the action right away. I can also take his knight. I still have 20 minutes on the clock, guys. I don't know what I'm going to do tomorrow when I have 70 minutes to play a game. Do you get to take breaks? Does anybody know? Do you get to get up and just like go get a drink or something? How do they know you're not? Maybe I got a photographic memory and I go to the bathroom and put it all into a chess analyzer. How do they keep you from doing that? Okay, 70 minutes tomorrow. All right, take here. That means this square is going to be weak, and I got a bishop already lined up. Take here, and now the G file is open, and a rook is coming in. Check. The only move is to go here. But then what's the follow-up, right? I don't think I have one. And then his rook's coming over here next. I could also go check. And then when he goes here, I go check. Or not check, but I go here, putting pressure on this. And how does he stop that? He's got to come back here. Then my queen comes up. And then he tries to bring a rook over for support. And then my queen checks him. And he's got to go out this way now. And he's just all messed up. Is that the best way to do it? Is it the best move to sacrifice? Or do I go here and then I give him a bishop that's going to help defend? I think sacrifice is the move. I think sacrifice is the move. I don't know. We'll check it. We'll check it after the game. I don't know how much time I'm going to review the game on this video because it's already going to be a long video, right? What are we at right now? We're at 17 minutes almost. Yeah, he's not going to want to take that, I don't think. He's also got this move that I just saw. No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. I love when I have something defended that I didn't realize I had defended until after. Until afterwards. He's got to take, right? He doesn't want to take. But I think he's got to take. And that h3 move was an early move, right? Trying to prevent my knight from jumping in or something? No. No, it wasn't an early move. It was the a6 move that he did. Yeah, those A and H pawns, I don't like them moving early myself. I've always seen them become targets. It's just enough experience playing where I'm like, this right here has happened to me enough times where maybe it's not even the best move, but it's like, dude, I thought I was safe and now I'm not. Best move or not. So this knight is almost still pinned here because if he moves it anywhere, man, my queen is coming in. Right? So here's the deal. Oh, I just thought of something. Okay. Here's a little bit of a sneaky move, right? I go here. Check. He's got to move in the corner because my bishop has this, right? Then I just move up here. I could also move here, but I'm thinking this is the right move because I wanna let this rook come over too if I can. So I come here and I'll be attacking the pawn that's right here. And he will have nothing he can do about it. Actually, yeah. If he brings his rook over, he's signing his death warrant because, bam, checkmate. Okay, so after all of that, he pushes a pawn. And I feel like any normal person just takes. Right? And so this is why, you know, I don't like to play longer time controls. Again, I don't want to accuse somebody of cheating right away. Like, look, it's not. I hate to be, you know, this is an older account. It's probably not cheating at all. It's probably not. But it's just weird to me that you don't just take that. Like, I sacrificed a bishop and you don't take it. So now I'm thinking about taking this other pawn, which may very well be wrong because he's going to get to come here and that's going to mess everything up. And who would have thought to do that? Now, if I take here, his knight's got to move. I also have this option to take here, but I don't want to do that. If I take here, his knight's got to move, and then I get this other pawn. So maybe it's not a good move, but if it turns out to be like the best move, and you didn't, and you like knew that you somehow shouldn't take this, I think maybe you shouldn't, but I had to think about that for a minute to realize that if he takes, I come here, and check means he can't go here or here. The king has to go here. And if the king goes here in the corner, I slide up here. I'm threatening to take this pawn with checkmate. And I just don't see how you can defend that at all. Oh, I see it now. You push this up, now you can play this move. Wow. Wow. Because the bishop's got it covered. So if I push this, he's coming here, and he's forking both those pieces. So I'm taking, and then I'm coming with check. And then if he comes there, then I'm pushing my h-pawn, and I'm winning his knight. So that was a sneaky little move there. Of course, he doesn't even have to take back right here. He could just push, and that would be a very good move in my opinion. I'm not going to sacrifice two bishops, but what I could do is check first. If he pushes here, I'm taking his knight. I'm not saving the bishop, I'm taking the knight. And then I'm going to check the king on the next move. I could take the rook, but I think the knight's more valuable at this point. The knight's going to keep me from checkmating. It's also keeping my queen from coming in. The rook isn't doing anything. Yeah, so we go here. Now, he can block with two pieces now. Yep, he can do that. I could just sacrifice this rook, guys. Is that too crazy? I got plenty of time to think about it. I got 15 minutes. Takes back with check. Only move in the corner. Or here. Does he want to come there? If he goes in the corner, check. Comes back here. Check. Supported by the bishop. He comes here anyways. Check. Comes here. Wow, that's getting fishy. So let's go this other way. Takes. I'm going to remove that line so it's not in the way. Takes the bishop back. And he goes this way. Check. I could go check first. Then here. Then check. Then here. Then check. Then here. Then check. The king's going to get away. So if I push here, though, he's going there. For sure. Now, I could go here first. Taking away this square. Then if he pushes here, then I'm taking. And then he takes. Then I take. And this time, he can't go here. He has to go back over there. But he can go either one of those squares. But then if he goes to the white square, I'm checking. If he goes, and then he has to go back to the green square, and then I'm checking with my queen, and that's checkmate. He'll come back here, and then checkmate. I never thought so much about a move in my life. Does he have anything he can do to save it? Maybe he comes here. I think that just guarantees checkmate even more, though. All right, so let's go here. Let's go here. Take away this square. Now, he might want to try to move his bishop. It might be wise. But then I just take this with the queen. If he goes here, I'm taking. Yeah, I think I got guaranteed checkmate now. This will be interesting to analyze. This will be interesting. I'm really curious about that. About that e5 move. Did it help him? Did it help him? Wow. I didn't see that coming. I didn't even consider that move. But, I mean, I get to win the knight either way. Do I still sacrifice, guys? Check. Check. Or he takes back. I can't take now. Okay, let's push the pawn. I don't want to spend too much time thinking about that. My other plan is gone. This I'll just take here. Actually, if he tries to come here and attack my knight, my other plan is back on. Takes. Oh, look at that move. Look at that move. What a move. What a move. His king is wide open. There's no way he's surviving this, right? There's no way. And he's eyeing this. Wow. So if I sacrifice and he takes, what do I do against that? Material's even right now. I got 4 pawns for the bishop. 3 pawns for the bishop, I should say. What happens if I just take? If I take, he takes, then I take. I get 2 pieces for the rook. It is a good trade for me. And then if he just goes there, I'm trading. This is hanging. If I just go here and he takes, I don't get to take this. So I think I gotta take. And I'm gonna have triple pawns in front of my king. No, I won't, because he's gonna take one of them back. Or maybe not. Maybe he won't take it back, because it is shutting down this bishop. Interesting. He has to take this because, I mean, he's just got to take it, right? He could let me take this, would check. He could push it. Yeah, look at those 3 pawns. That's ugly. I don't know how he was able to find a way out of that. He still has 20 minutes on the clock as well. 20 minutes. He can move his bishop anywhere and my knight is under attack. I feel like he's got to take that pawn though, right? One of them. He has 2 pawns under attack. 2 pawns. I got c5 or bishops or c4 or bishop c4 to defend the knight. But I also can retreat it to e3 or b4. He pushed a pawn. Wow. He's like, yeah, I'm going to leave your tripled pawns. Okay, so I could come here and defend my knight. I gotta lean in on this one, guys. Sorry. Come here and defend my knight. Or I could come here and defend my pawn. And bring my knight here on the next move. If I come here and he pushes, I could take it with my knight, threatening this. I don't see any tactics. Like if I come here and he takes, can I go somewhere crazy? Check. Yeah, I think right here. He takes. I take. I gotta actually move my knight first before I take. And I might go here or here. Probably. This is my first idea because I want to block off this rook. Coming here helps defend this pawn, allows me to jump here. Here, I have the option of going here and getting a royal fork if that bishop moves. Yeah, so we're going to come here. That option might open up. I feel like this is what's coming from a normal player. He's never played a blitz game. Never played a bullet game. And in rapid, he's played 2,000 games. Not entirely weird. He does lose some. Okay, wait a minute. The bishop moved now. I don't need to think about that too long. There's a royal fork on the board. If he just messes up and takes this pawn. And I could look like I was just moving my knight to like be safe. Surely he sees the royal fork. Be crazy if he could see my screen. He's like, oh, thanks for showing me all those lines. Okay, he stops it. This is my first idea. Then if he moves here, I go there. I could just shut this bishop down. Shut this bishop down, man. Move number one. If here, then here. And then here, I go here. And I've got a crazy nice pawn structure. And now I've got less than 10 minutes on the clock. He is serious. I actually have a fork here that I should have probably just played. And now the bishop's going to come here and stop it. Yeah, should have played it. Could have gone here a moment ago. I have a check. If I check him and he blocks with his queen, I have a fork. Let's do that. If he just thinks, oh, I'll just block here, this fork is going to be deadly. That's going to be game over. How do you guys think I'm managing my time in this game? Am I moving too quickly still? I've spent 21 minutes on this game. This is the most I've spent on a game. Years. Gonna have 70 minutes tomorrow. Where else can he go? Like, if he doesn't block with the queen or the rook, which I just win if he does. Excuse me. He can't go here, can't go here, can't go here. He's got this option, this option, this option, and this option. What do I do if he goes anywhere besides blocking? So this option, I could consider this check, but then the queen comes in unnecessarily close to my king. I could consider taking this pawn, unleashing my bishop or something. Okay. He avoided the fork again. It's kind of annoying. Do I go here, and then he goes here or here? So if I come here and he goes there, I'd like to get this rook involved. Here, 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 and then takes the queen. He could potentially check me. I could play this first. Then if the queen takes, then I move up, and this check is not that great. Oh, hold on. I got this move too. Discover check. Stops this. Stops this pawn from moving. Has a discovered check and allows me to move my king up and bring my rook over without getting checked by this pawn. That's the move. That is the move. That is the move. He's got to watch out for that discovered check. It's gonna be very gross. It's gonna be very, very gross. And I don't see how he easily deals with it. Like, he could just move back, but then this is coming. And then we have another fork potentially on the horizon right here. Yep. Now this is coming. What do you do with that? So far he has all the answers. So far he has all the answers. He's not using as much clock as me either. Because he never plays bullet or blitz. If we get into a time battle, I think I got an advantage on him. Big time. I'm already up a pawn. He's got the rook, but he's got an extra rook on me. But I don't know, man. I'm up a pawn. And I really think, yeah, see, I don't know if that's the move, man. I don't know if that's the move at all. I could get his queen right now. Check this out. If he goes, oh, he didn't go there. Can I still do it? No. Man, I was thinking if he went back here, I was thinking about playing the move check. And then if he takes, I got a fort right here. Another royal fort. So he's got all his pieces lined up in a way. I just realized my knight is actually not in a good place. He is pinned. So I need to move my king because I want to play this check, but this time when he blocks, I won't have this. Okay, so check this out. When I check here, all of these squares will be blocked. And he has to, and this will be blocked. He will have to go. Oh, I didn't realize he had a check. I'm going to go back here. I don't have this check anymore. I do have this one. That's unfortunate. Fortunate that I didn't see that move. I'm glad he didn't go here. And he also unpinned my knight for me. I appreciate that. Appreciate that a lot. Look, I have all of these gone. His only options are here and here, and he took this one. Is that the best option? I could take this pawn. Or I can take the rook in the corner. I think I'd take the rook in the corner. Still had this pawn defended. Straight back. Because if I go here, I get another check. Nothing's in danger. Those are all defended. This is the most loose thing that I have. I think straight back is the move. But this is probably okay. Yeah, no, this is definitely better. Because if I had gone here, I'd just realized he had a check right there. And it was like very dangerous. Very dangerous. So I have a check here. I have a check here. Oof. I got 5:30 on the clock. Whew. It's getting intense. I was going to play a 60-minute game. And I started looking for a challenger. And I started recording. And it was like 5 minutes. There was nobody that accepted it. I don't think anybody plays 60-minute games on here. All right, so let's look at what he's got. I'm currently taking this square from him, this square from him, this square, this square. He said good game. Oh, he resigned. Interesting, interesting. 2 brilliant moves. Okay, guys, we got to review this game. I know it's already been a long video. 43 minutes, not that bad. It's not that bad. I've had longer ones. It says I played like a 1700. He played like a 1350. I had 1 blunder. 1 miss. 1 blunder and 1 miss. 77.5% accuracy. My opening was 97.7% accurate. Middle game 68.7. We never made it to an end game. I think checkmate was coming though. There was a couple times where I was like, I have guaranteed checkmate, and he found the move. So that was very interesting. 2 brilliant moves. Let's go through this game real quick. All right, book move, book move, book move. Kirill Khan takes. All standard moves. It says this bishop was not the best move. I don't know. Is it going to say this is better? It seems very passive to me. I'm not going to get hung up on that. I'll study that later. Castling was not the best move either. Okay, bringing the rook over was a good move. And waiting to pin this knight until after he castled. Yes, got the best move there. Delaying that. Bringing the rook to e1 first. Good tactic. Best move. I was curious about that. Best move. He played the best move also, which kind of took away my whole idea of me taking back, forking his pieces here. He's got to move. This was an okay move. Probably wanted me to just take, no? Or did it want me to come back here? Yeah, I don't know. Okay move. That was a mistake. And I should have taken right here. Best move. I decided to do some trades first. It became a brilliant move. That's weird because if I sacrificed it right here, it's just best move. And this was a miss because I missed the best move. And then when I do it, it's brilliant. That's weird. This was a miss because I feel like he should have just taken, right? Yeah. So I was very curious about this. I was like, what's the point? Well, the point he was trying to do was, hey, I need this, right? Another brilliant move. Just ignore it. And I'm losing this anyways. Might as well take something. Now I'm actually attacking something nice. Check. He blocks. Should I sack here? Should have sacrificed right away. Should have sacrificed right away. 2 pieces for a rook is a good trade. And his king is exposed. I felt like if he went here, it's automatic checkmate. This way is a mistake, isn't it? Yeah. Because where's he going to go? I started mapping it out. And it's like, oh, wait, that was a mistake. I started mapping it out, and I was like, I don't know if this should be it or if I should come here. Let's see. Is that the best move? No. Is this the best move? Yes. And, oh, that's checkmate, I just realized. Bishop's got this covered, and the queen's got all that covered. Wow. So it will guarantee checkmate that way. Now, if he went this way, is that just... checkmate. Wow. Yeah, I knew there was a checkmate. Gosh, should have just taken it. Okay. Didn't take it. He plays this move, which basically prevented that checkmate. This was a mistake. And he found a great move there, which I was like, how does he keep finding these moves? Best move was to take. Let him take. Triple my pawns. Best move. Mistake. What did I play? Best move. So I was going between this and this. Do I defend this? But I was thinking it would be better to get my knight here or here. Let's see if I play the best move here. Yes. Because I saw this fort. You're threatening to win a queen, right? And then, whoa. Your best moves develop further. Is this it? Yeah, go ahead and get ready for that. Okay. That was a blunder. And the reason why it was a blunder is because I missed this. Was that the... Oh, that was not it. It can't be possible that it's that. So how's it a blunder that he moved over there? Oh, wait, hold on. Hold on. Where's he going? Okay, I don't see it. But he got a blunder. And then I played that move later. I was ready for this discovered check here. But he got out of the way of that. Okay, right here, He played the best move. If he went here, is it a blunder or am I just crazy? No, it's okay. I was thinking about this. That's a blunder. Okay. Oh, yeah, it is a blunder. I forgot I was pinned. Oh, yeah. Okay. So my idea was make him go to the corner, check him, and then I get to take the queen. So blunder. This was an okay move. Was it better to go back here? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it was okay because of that. This is a blunder, it says, because I lose this pawn. But he didn't take it. Instead, he comes over there, which was a blunder because now he loses a rook. And he resigns there. Wow. Good game to my opponent. This was good practice for me, I think, to try to play some longer time controls. I don't know. What do you guys think about playing 30-minute games? Did you ever play them? I used to hate them, but I really did kind of enjoy slowing down a little bit and trying to find the best move. And the crazy thing is, I still blundered. I actually have 5.5 minutes still left on the clock, so maybe I need to slow down more. Tomorrow's tournament, I'm playing 4 games in a Swiss style tournament, and I'm hoping that they're all. I think the highest rated player is like almost 1200, like 1182. I'm actually very nervous because I'm 1600 online, but what does that mean in real life? We'll find out tomorrow. Make sure you catch my next episode because I'm going to be talking about that. I'm actually going to analyze all 4 of my games, most likely. Unless they're boring, and or unless I lose. No, I'm kidding. I'm going to analyze all 4 of my games because I have to actually take down my notation. So I'll have my moves and my opponent's moves from the tournament, and I'll actually put them up on an analysis board, and we will look at all of my games from the tournament tomorrow at the Vulcan Classic in Birmingham. See you in the next episode. God bless.